All right, I've gotten a message mentioning that I need to check the ping, not ping, but latency, and packet loss. So what I'm gonna do here is I have my computer in airplane mode right here, so that the only thing that's connected is my Ethernet through the power link, which is gonna be right here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and send a little bit more bytes than normal. I believe it ranges between 30. I think the minimum is about 32 if I don't change the parameters. But anyway, so I'm pinging my router right now to start. Sending 65 bytes 50 times. So I'm going to go ahead and time lapse this. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see here, let me zoom in. We have a 0% loss. Now that is only sending 65 bytes, which is just a little bit more than your average ping, which like I said is about 32. And we're getting a 0% loss, but that is only going right back to the router. So next test we're gonna do is we're gonna send that to Google. So I'll go ahead and type in Google instead of my local IP to the router, so google.com. All right. Okay, so as you can see, again, we sent 50 packets, received 50, lost 0. That's 0% loss. Again, that's only sending 65 bytes of data. Now, just for giggles, I'm going to go ahead and change that number to, let's do 1024. Let's do 1 megabyte. All right, we're going to send 50 of them to the local, or to my router. All right, sending now. Okay, as you can see, we have the average round trip time of 22 milliseconds, minimum 22 milliseconds, maximum 27 milliseconds. So we have a 0% loss again. Now, this is going to the router at 1 megabyte. Now let's go ahead and do a Google ping. Again, that's 50 at 1 megabyte per second. Okay, as you can see, we have an average of 38 milliseconds, sent 50 packets with a 0% loss to Google, megabyte per second. Now, in this video, we're gonna send a 65,500 byte packet to my router and see what the response time is. Now, that's somewhere around half a megabit per second. So let's see how that goes. All right, as you can see, I sent the 65,500 bytes per second to my router, and I have a 42 millisecond loss with a maximum ping round trip of 54 milliseconds with a minimum of 38 milliseconds. I knew this wasn't going to go through, but I did try pinging Google with 65,500 bytes, but of course they're smarter than that. But anyway, so that did not work for that test. I'm on this site here, cloudflare.com. I also use speedtest.net, but I really like Cloudflare because it actually gives you live latency and packet loss measurements. So I'm going to go ahead and do a retest and show you real time what my speed is. So I have the computer hooked directly to my router. Excuse the mess, we're still kind of relocating our data. And I'm getting speeds of 88.6 megabits per second on average. So between the speed test site here, the ping tests that I've performed through the command prompt, and also plugging in my computer directly into the router to show the difference between a direct Ethernet connection versus just the Ethernet power line. Now, there's a 33.3% loss between the power link and the router. But given the circumstances of it passing through the electrical system, in terms of convenience, a 33.3% loss over Wi-Fi, which has more than a 70% loss. As in one of my previous videos, I made a video, it said that I was only getting like 16 or 18 megabits per second on my Wi-Fi connection. And so that over 64 on my last scene, I would say that that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, that's a good pro as far as losses go. Now, with all of that being said, this is a fairly new product to me. It's doing very well. It works great for my application. I'm very, very surprised, and I've just been seeing all over TikTok, so I wanted to buy one and try it out. So if anybody is interested in it, the link is in my bio and my link tree. So thanks for watching.